What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to install a Flowline ultrasonic fuel sensor, which is 4 milliamp to 20 milliamp. That's important because on the Gen Tracker website you will have to choose the 4 to 20 milliamp setting, not the ultrasonic. It's actually pretty easy to install. They do give you a bunch of wires. For the Gen Tracker, there is 3 wires: red, black, and yellow. All we have to use is, we're going to match the red to the red, and then the black on the DL24, we're going to match the black to the yellow. So red to red, black to yellow. So what we need to do is program it, and in order to do that, you do need the fob. Let me get that set up and I'll show you exactly what to do. Okay guys, this is the fob that comes for the Flowline. It tells you that you got to hook up just red, green, white, and black. Leave the other wires there. Very important note is to make sure you have WebCal downloaded before you plug the fob into the computer. So I have WebCal down there. It's opened. It's saying no unit is detected. Let me go ahead and plug this in and click try again. And it is reading data, which is good. The reason why we have to program this is because the default has the measurements of a tank at like 50 inches and all that stuff. So that's right. That's why. It is going to update your program if it is not up to date. So we'll let that update. And let me show you exactly what else to do. Okay guys, so this is the WebCal program. Right when it opens after the update, you will be at this page. We still have it plugged in. What we're going to do is going to select the tank shape. My tank right now is rectangular. Most of them will be. We want it gallons, and we're going to do distance. So go ahead and get your measurements. Sensor height is from the bottom of the tank to the bottom of this right there. Fill height, you're gonna have to stick something in to get a measurement of where the liquid is. If you can see it with your eyes that it's like 90% full or whatever, just do your calculation and make sure that it matches correctly on the Gen Tracker website. And then the riser height, so fill height is from the bottom of the tank to the top fill level, and then riser height is from the fill level to the top of the tank, and you can see that right there. So let me go ahead and get my measurements, and I'll go ahead and plug it in right over here. So these are what the measurements are for my tank. The sensor height, which is from the bottom of the tank to the bottom of the sensor, is 40 inches. My fill height from the bottom of the tank to where the liquid is, the diesel, is 27 inches. And then the riser height, which is where the liquid is to the top of the tank, is 11 inches. So once we do that, we go ahead and click apply, and it's going to pop up right here. And it's basically saying this is a 4 milliamp to 20 milliamp, so you do want to make sure down here at the bottom 4 milliamp is at the bottom. Gen Tracker says 20 milliamps is full, 4 is empty. All the rest you don't need. Not applicable, not applicable, relays off, 4 high, no hysterias, hold last value. You want 4 milliamp at the bottom. Go ahead, with it still plugged in, I save it. Go ahead and save it as the job name, obviously. This is New Smyrna. Go ahead and save. File saved, okay. Write to unit now. If you do not write to the unit, it will not work. So it's loading right now. Says done. Would you like to write this configuration to another unit? No, we don't need to. Remember to save important configuration files. Okay. It is updated on there now. So now we can go ahead, exit out, and we're good to go. Now let me see here. So now we're going to go to New Smyrna on the Gen Tracker. My internet is really slow, so might have to let it load. Yeah, I will get back to you in a sec. Anyways, let me just tell you what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go to whatever panel we have on Gen Tracker, and just like you would, okay, so we're there, we gotta go to panel configuration. It's very slow. Go to panel configuration like you would on any Gen Tracker. And you're going to go to where the battery and the fuel sensor settings would be. So battery and fuel. And we have to click 4 to 20 milliamp. Now I still put this setting in. It is my thing, since I have to extend it and use an adapter for it to get it, because the tank has a 1.5 inch hole or something, and the Flowline is just 1 inch, so I do have to use an adapter. But anyway, so mine's 5.5, and the tank depth was, I think, 38. I'm going to go remeasure from the bottom of the tank to the top of the tank and put those inputs in. I will be right back. So it is 38 inches. Go ahead and click that. It's going to pop up over here. Alarm percentage, we'll do 40%. Go ahead and save. All right, so that's updated. So now let's go ahead and wire it in. Like I said, red goes to the red on the fuel sensor, goes to the red at the fuel sensor spots on the Gen Tracker, and the yellow from the Gen Tracker is going to hook up to the black on the DL24 fuel sensor. So red to red, and then yellow to black. And I'll go ahead and show you how that is when we're done. So we have it installed, and we have the black. You see the middle terminal block? The one right in the middle has the red and the yellow wire. So that's hooked up. We see the voltage right there. Now, since there's two settings, since there's settings here and on the actual Flowline webcal that we programmed, when you hook it up for the first time and you put in the height here and all that stuff, and you press the 4 to 20 milliamp, give it about 5 minutes to load, and it will. If it is not accurate fuel, see, it is accurate for me because I had to mess around with the voltage. What you do is you're going to raise the 100% voltage so raising the voltage will lower the fuel. When I first hooked it up, it said like 98% full. And what you do is you just keep raising it. Raise it from 1 point, so it was at 5, and I kept going from 5.5 to 6 to 6.5 to 7, and now 7 is reading at 75% fuel, which is, let me show you. It's at 3/4, so we're accurate here. Like I said, give it a couple of minutes. If you have to call Gen Tracker, do it just to make sure that it's accurate. So we're good to go here. If there's any questions, just email us, or anyways, hope this helps, and have a good day.